You get your end going. I got a bad cold. I don't know where.
Test 1, 2, 3. That's
Pretty good.
clean.
Is it clean? Good
it's
deal.
Clean.
Awesome, awesome.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, you can hear me moving.
Well, I may be able to hear it just because it's so quiet down here.
Right.
Maybe. Anyway, this is a test of the podcast. Back behind the scenes is my producer. We will not mention his name right now because he is too famous. He is in protective custody right now, so I can't.
From the constable.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, this is the setup, and we don't have a guest, as you see, but this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. If this had been an actual test, how's that go? That kind of freaks me out sometimes. You ever be like at Walmart or something, man? You just be hanging out, and all of a sudden, doo, you know.
Oh, yeah, your phone goes off?
Yeah, this is the end. This is it. Everybody's phone goes off at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an Amber Alert or whatever, but everybody goes off, but you're not for sure if maybe we got nuked or whatever. You know, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever think about that, or is it just me? I don't know. Or if you're driving down the road and the radio and you hear, doo, and they don't tell you up front, it just interrupts the song and it just comes on.
And then it's just a test.
Yeah. And you're like, well, dude, but for that split second, you're thinking, oh, Lord.
Well, like we were looking at on your phone the other day. The Trump test.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
Yeah,
was
that freaked a lot of people out.
That's a weird little deal there, man.
Oh,
you know, Trump test. Yeah, boy.
The Trump test.
But anyway, we're checking the sound, and we're checking the. I have a bad cold, so you can probably hear that in my voice as well. But we should be having guests here pretty soon. I've got a bunch of stuff lined up. Just don't have it all together yet. I need a couple more items before I can actually have a guest. You know, so got to have a parking spot for one.
For now, the backstage producer will have to do.
Yeah. For now, the secretive producer will have to do. But yeah, man, we got this. I got another boom coming for the mic over there, for the guest. I mean, and if you could come over here and kick your feet back, you didn't even plug my chair back up, did you, man? That's cold, man.
No.
So I can't kick out, man.
It's only for the guest.
That's all. Man, he's already mean to me, man. Ain't even got it started, man. I don't know. So we'll be talking about some news, today's topics, of upcoming events that, that's national stuff, I guess. I don't know what I would be talking about, really, but we'll be talking about something. Who knows? Are you hearing good over there? Check 1, 2.
Yeah, and they keep sliding out of my ear, throwing me off.
So we need another set of headphones as well. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, yeah, if anybody wants to have a GoFundMe page for a set of headphones and another mic, it would be great.
Yep.
Set up a GoFundMe. They set up a GoFundMe for about anything now, right?
Yeah, we should be able to do that.
Like an ingrown hair or something.
Yeah.
GoFundMe on
about a day, we should be able to rack up about $3,000.
That's sad. It really is. I mean, but it's true.
People do it all the time.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. I feel guilty about that a little bit, man.
Yep.
Until I went, started buying stuff, and I'm like, hey, this works.
Oh, yeah, you go to the GoFundMe right now and look at the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Just make up
it's
something.
Ridiculous.
Just make up something.
But people go to prison for that, too. So.
Yeah, that's true. What you in here for? I had a fake GoFundMe page. What you in here for? I murdered my grandma.
Same sentence.
Same. What'd you do over? I had about this much weed. Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's true, ain't it? Weed's almost about to be legal, I think.
I don't know if the state of Tennessee is going to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Virginia and Kentucky bring it in, it's going to be hard It's going to be hard. I mean, they were a long ways on the list when the lottery, but they finally got it, too.
Right.
I don't smoke it. I used to, but
you are in the Bible country.
I don't. Yeah, that's true. But there's a lot goes on in the Bible country, too,
Right.
And this is sad. This is a sad thing here, but Google is. Can you got access to Google real quick? Maybe.
Yeah,
we,
go
we
ahead.
didn't set that up, did we?
It's not set up all the
It'll
way.
be set up from now, guarantee it, because
Yeah.
our producer's on it. Google this to see if it's true. The porn.
When I type in porn, I
Well,
mean,
that's true, but don't do that yet. Type up pastor conference and the rise of the pornography in hotels during the time of a Baptist convention. Because I'd heard this one time, and I didn't know if it's true, but the hotel that I stayed at one time said that the rise in pornography during the hotels was up so much percent when they had that Baptist conference like in Nashville, Atlanta.
yeah,
And that's pretty weird.
yeah, I remember that.
What are you finding over there?
Hold on.
I mean, we're all human.
I
you
mean,
know,
I do so much porn on my phone that I mean, it just
you just
it's not coming up with that one. I don't look up pastor porn.
remind me not to touch your phone. Maybe with some gloves or something. Some rubber gloves. Phone's probably the nastiest thing we could probably touch.
Yeah, I mean, this has been going on since 2015.
What's that?
They will know you.
So what?
Give me 1 second here. It's, yeah.
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 You know, what are you
I mean,
on over, man?
I went elsewhere on the porn. Sorry, I'll be
Yeah.
back in a minute.
Get out of the bathroom. Get back here. Yeah, but we'll scratch that. We'll come back to that. But we'll have to Google that one, man. I don't know. It may not be true. I don't want to believe it. I don't. It may have been in the 90s.
When I looked it up, it said they will know you are conference Christians by your porn.
Ouch.
Mm.
Ouch.
Mm. Thousands entered Orlando over the weekend for the next week's Gospel Coalition Conference.
Ouch.
Yeah. What you do in the privacy of your hotel room can be a witness against the gospel.
This is true. What you do behind closed doors is not necessarily behind closed doors. When you have internet and you have access to, downloading stuff on TV or whatever.
Yeah, and they're getting them in the hotels too. So I mean, if they look on their routers, they can see everything going on. They can watch every place that you go
and listen,
to.
I'm not judging at all. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but if the porn, if the pornography in hotels is in a rise when a Christian conference is in town, something is wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yeah, they make a lot of money. They spend a lot.
Well, I know, but I mean, come on, man. It's you gotta. I don't know, but anyway, we get off that subject because that's whatever.
Freaking me out.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. If you're gonna talk it or preach it, man, live it.
Absolutely.
And that's hard to do. It really is. I mean, like I say, nobody's perfect.
No. Nope.
Nobody's perfect.
And in this day in society, I mean, everything is on camera and recorded. So you can't get away with anything.
You ain't getting away with it, man.
No.
You ain't getting away with it. And it won't be long till you won't get away with it in your head. I hope I'm gone.
Yeah,
but it's
before that
coming.
happens.
It's coming. It may be, look how far it's came in just 10 years.
Oh yeah.
So what's 100 years from now?
They're already studying it.
They already know what you can think, because when you look at your phone, if I look at my phone, and I'm sitting there saying, hey, I need a microphone, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I put it down. Next morning I get up, I look on Facebook, got the kind of microphone.
Advertisements.
Bloop, it's there.
Yeah, they watch every move that you make.
Yeah.
When I go to work in the morning, I leave my house, it knows where I'm going. It will pop up and tell me 15 minutes till you arrive somewhere.
And that's 2019.
And if I go the other direction, it might think that I'm going out to Rogersville.
So it's going to start pulling up.
It knows where I went.
That's crazy, man. I don't know. Can't get away from it.
Yeah.
And it ain't getting nowhere but worse or better. Is it worse or better?
I think it's worse.
Well, because I guess who controls the world? Advertisers or
Media.
Well, the advertisers, I mean, they kinda,
Yeah, that is a media. But yeah, advertisements, I guess.
yeah, because they need to sell their product, and who's paying the media?
Mm,
Advertisers.
good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
So it's all about money, man. all
Always
about the
has
money.
been.
But yeah, we're just trying this. We're just testing this out, and we'll be back. We still don't have a name. I still don't have a name yet. So we've decided a couple of different things. If I could rap, I was drinking an A&W root beer the other day, and I looked on it, said aged vanilla. I can't even say it. Aged
vanilla.
I can't say it because my nose is stopped up. So
Aged vanilla.
aged vanilla. That would be me. That would be my rapper name, man.
I think you'd have to dye your beard if you did that.
Aged. I already do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I did it because I was in that movie Big Stone Gap, and he was looking for a coal miner, man, and I don't know. It just when we went to makeup and everything, and I started putting that charcoal on, man. It just started. I was like, yeah. So that's kind of where I've kind of left it at that. But yeah, man, we just checking this out, and the lighting I think looks okay. The studio is good. We're checking out the microphone. We're checking out a few other things. We've got a long ways to go, and a short time to get there.
Mm,
That should be right there. That should be a song. I think it is a song. Isn't it?
it is.
Old trucking song. Who? Jerry
Yep.
Reed. We got a long ways to go. And a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just walk old bandit. Oh, the bandit.
Yeah.
Eastbound and down, roll 'em up in a truck. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we do, and we have a short time to get there. And I'll tell you why I think that is because I think in the next 3 years, networks will be no longer. I think it's all going to be podcasts, video podcasts. I think it's all going to be YouTube. Why pay for the milk when you get the cow for free?
Mm,
How much you pay for YouTube? Zero. You know?
But 3 years from now, YouTube may not let you on the platform.
Well, I mean that's kind of where it's going, because once they get you, where else you going to go? But there could be plenty of YouTubers out there. There could be another name. I mean, they came in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like when MySpace was here, we thought, oh my God, that's insane. Facebook, what's Facebook? I don't want on that. But now, where's MySpace? It's gone. Everything fades. Everything comes and everything goes. That's just the way life is.
Mhm.
That stuff will fade. This will fade. But right now, it's the new.
Right. And yeah, in doing a podcast in that on YouTube, that's perfectly fine, as long as you don't play any audio behind it.
You can do any of that now. I mean,
Really?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say.
Right.
If you want to throw a fuck in there, you can throw it in there.
Right. Yeah, I'll show you some stuff later on that, but they're coming down pretty hard on that.
Well, they may be, and you may have to subscribe or whatever, but you actually are subscribing to someone's channel. So if you don't like it, you unsubscribe. So
Right.
that's kind of how that
Right.
works, right?
Well, a lot of it's monetary. There's a value to
Yeah,
it. And
absolutely.
if you're getting a lot of hits, in right now, like with your YouTube right now, you don't post a lot, you don't do a lot on it.
I did, but then they changed it, and I stopped
Yes.
because my platform, is more Facebook.
Right.
And that's where I'll be putting a lot of it, but I'll have to make that transition to YouTube eventually,
Right.
because there's more people to be,
There's a lot more that you can reach in that sense
Yeah,
too.
I think-
Facebook
I
will
think
reach you a
so.
lot in a small rural area, I suppose. If
right,
you,
because when you go to Walmart and you buy a smart TV or whatever, and you bring it home, these things pop up, Netflix, Amazon Prime,
yeah, the Hulu's, YouTube's on all of
Facebook does not.
No.
So, I do have to make that transition to YouTube, and it's hard to build. And I know my friend Nathan Elliott.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he built up.
He's built up big time. You check him out. It's Out of the Woods, Nathan Elliott. I give you a plug, so you owe me. All my 10 viewers. But see, Facebook, man, I don't know why it just exploded the way it did, but I think because where the hotel wouldn't let me stay in there, maybe
Mm-hmm.
that kind of where that video went viral, and I think that helped a little.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was real, man. I mean, I think anytime you're real, I think that's why these podcasts are working, is because people, they see the realness. It's not fake.
Right.
It is what it is, man. I'm not perfect by no means at all. I make mistakes. I mess up, and sometimes I say bad words.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't and you don't like it, switch the channel. It's that easy, man.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. Don't say fuck on this channel, bro.
Sometimes I cuss.
But no, I do have some kids, that they watch sometimes, and don't, but at the same time, a lot of these kids are playing these games. It's they're just, that's all they hear, man. It's okay to buy, a $60 game for your 16-year-old or 12-year-old or whatever, and they're shooting people up and cutting their heads off, and
Mm-hmm.
but I can't say shit, it's
Right.
whatever.
Yeah,
Don't watch.
it's a corrupted world.
But we are going to have a lot of people on here. I got some friends that's going to come on pretty soon, and we're just going to talk about old times, just like we just done right now.
Mm-hmm.
And look how much time has gone by, and we've not even
Oh yeah.
talked about what we actually got on here talking
No,
about.
you can spend 15, 20 minutes easily
And
just.
just bullshit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, check us out. We don't have, what's the names so far? I've got. Let's go back to the names.
Well,
On the
was
podcast.
Mic Drop yours?
Mic Drop, I don't know. Somebody put that on Facebook. It was a pretty cool name. Mic Drop, pretty good. I don't know. And there was an open mic.
Open mic. Yep.
And because I want people when they come in and sit in this chair over here, I want you to be open, man. Just speak it. Just because that's how each individual person is going to learn by other people's mistakes and other people's successes.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear people that they've struggled and they come out of it, or they've had success in doing whatever, I mean, it helps us all, man. It really does.
Oh yeah.
That's what life's about.
Absolutely.
You don't have to go spend $100 and lay on somebody's couch for them to tell you, here's some Prozac, you'll be right.
Right.
No,
right.
man.
I mean, you got to feel good about yourself.
You got to listen to other people, man. That's what gets us to the next point
Oh, absolutely.
in life.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you right now, man, when you help someone, that's the best gift you'll ever
Oh,
give.
there ain't a better feeling.
There's not. I agree.
No.
So we got two. We got mic drop and open mic, and I really don't want to even use my name in it. But that's the reason I was. What was that other one? We had something else that was. I can't remember.
I think the other one you'd have to be a rapper, and
No,
your
it's-
beard
no,
would
no.
have to be blonde.
No, there was one though. I mentioned. You was like, oh, it's got a catch to it, man. We're sitting on your porch.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
I can't
It was so good we forgot. Yeah, wasn't that catchy?
Oh yeah.
It was something cool, man. I have no idea. Did I didn't even write it down? Did I? I don't even know.
I don't think you did. We were just coming up with names.
It was okay.
Well,
Anyway,
somebody can come up with another name. I'm sure without Mike in it. If you don't want Mike in it,
I really, I don't know, man.
I mean
Just
the two that you
Well, we
just
had
said now are good.
Mike, but
Right.
my name and then MIC or Mike,
that
or
was
whatever,
yeah.
because you have Mike.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not a Mike.
but-
What if you had another Mike?
But you're on a mic.
Right.
I would spell it MIC.
right.
Mike.
You'll be MIKE.
Yeah, but that would be cool if you were a Mike and all my guests were Mikes.
Everybody was a Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a mic club. You know what I mean? You
No,
could-
nobody knows my name. I can be a
But
Mike.
when you come in, you can be a Mike.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you leave, you have your name back, but when you come in, you're a Mike, man.
right.
This is Mike.
Everybody's Mike.
Mike. Come on in.
Yeah.
When we could, that's wasn't that the what was that? A commercial? Mike.
Hump day.
That's it. Yeah.
Hump day.
Mike.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's already been done. We won't do
Yeah.
that
Yeah. We will.
unless we did the MIC. Now I want to say KEY, but stupid.
Can't use that.
Can't use that. But what I have here is the key. And when I hit this button, it turns it off. So I could I could have a mic here and drop it and turn it off before it hits the ground. That would be cool and stupid at the same
Catch
time.
it in midair and just freeze frame it.
But yeah. Also, I'm gonna have different angles. I'll have this angle that you see right now, maybe an angle here. We're trying to figure out where to put the GoPro, and blah blah blah. So I don't think there's ever been a podcast first setup trying to figure this out because I'm gonna air this thing, So I
Mhm.
don't know. And we'll see what happens. But
What do you mean a first setup?
where people's actually talked about their setup.
Oh, their
and how-
setup, yeah.
I mean, the first. We're not even having a guest. This is just BS. And
Right.
this is unplanned. Everything was just, we went on the
Yeah, we
fly.
just took
We
off.
just jumped on and said, let's see how this thing works.
Set it all up, and
Yeah.
4
Set it up.
hours later, here we are.
So I'm using a Canon 80D. I'm using a Zoom H6. I'm using a Samson? Samson? Yeah, a Samson headphone amplifier. We have what else we got over? We got a Mackie, not a Mackie. We do have a Mackie 16-channel board over there, but we're not going through that right now. But I'm gonna throw up. We got a Apple. Which one was it? That's a 5K Retina
Yeah, 5K Retina, 24-inch.
where the producer is setting.
Yep, for all the software.
I am on a Shure 7B or D or whatever that is. He is on an SM58. My guest will have an SM58, and they sound just as good, I think.
Yeah.
Amazing. These are Rode booms. We have lighting set up that you don't see here. Actually, you know what? If you can you reach that light back there and flip that off? The overheads? Yeah.
Where is it?
It's right there on the as you come in. Because I want to see the difference.
That's gotta make a difference.
Yeah, I want to see what happens when that goes off and if it's more cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's more homey. That's more right here at the house. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, it looks a lot, even from my perspective.
Okay. Well, you're the producer, so you should have saw that a long time ago, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that the leg over there was throwing me
Well,
off.
hey, the leg lamp.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, that's a cool. I confess, okay, this year, and I am old. I'm aged vanilla, but listen, this year was the first year, and I hate to admit this, I really do, but you know the song where it says, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus?
Mhm.
This year, when I listened to that song, I just realized that mommy was kissing daddy.
No, you
The
didn't.
whole, yeah. Growing up, I thought, man, what mama got an affair with Santa, bro? Well, that's a wrong song, bro. You know what I mean?
It's like, why do they even play this?
Well, yeah, because in my household, my daddy was gone, so I figure, Santa hit
Uh-oh.
you. Santa hit you, but
You should know by the toys you get.
But I went, get many, but hey. But see, this year's the first time I realized that Santa, and I hope no kids are watching that because Santa's real. So yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna get off here, and right here is this little thing, and we're gonna go in 3. And listen, I don't know. Okay, before we go, I don't know exactly what day I'm gonna have a podcast on. So it's probably gonna be, it may be Fridays, man. I don't know.
Yeah, catch it when a lot of people are around.
Well, they could catch it the next day, or the next, or the next, or the next, or the next.
It's always
Or
going to be
next
available.
year, or if I'm dead, they can watch it 20 years from now, man.
Yeah.
Whatever,
It's going to be that good.
It's going to be that good. So if you do watch any podcast, there's some really good stuff out there. But I want you to watch. I want you to watch them all, and I want you to look at their background, and I want you to look at this background, because I just come up with this, and we are already rated number 1 by who's the people who rated us number 1 podcast backdrop? Just make some shit up, man.
Oh. What the hell? We ain't been on 10 minutes. We're already number 1, and I ain't heard about this shit. I thought maybe you got a text message or something.
Yeah, I did actually. It says,
Did you know you're live streaming?
I hope we are. Actually,
That'd be awesome.
by the no, but this background is insane.
It is awesome.
But it's it's what's in my head, and I threw this stuff together in just a few minutes. But that's what I like. So I think in all the podcasts that you watch, if you're doing a Casey Neistat or I don't even think he does a podcast. I think he just does videos.
Yeah, he just does a lot of videos.
But anyway, if you watch any of those guys, you'll look in their background and it's kind of a reflection of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So my stuff is just random, I don't know, old stuff.
It's a perfect reflection of who you are.
Yeah, and I love this stuff.
Yep.
I used to sell the Cracker Barrels back in the day, like from 88 to 90-ish through another guy in Florida. But and a lot of this stuff is, I've kept, and I've had storages full of goody stuff like that.
Then he sold it back to Cracker Barrel.
No, I mean, I still go sometimes, and if I'm eating a Cracker Barrel, I look up and be like, man, I know I had a hand on that,
Mm-hmm.
But and wish to God I hadn't have sold anything now because the stuff went skyrocket,
Oh,
man.
yeah, it's worth a lot.
And I could probably sell a couple items and get a couple set of headphones or
I see a couple of signs on the wall right there that would definitely buy you
so
some
if you see
headphones.
some signs disappearing, and we got some more headphones and stuff, so you'll know what happened, But I'm just not really into reproduction stuff. I like the old stuff, but I was supposed to be gone 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
Anyway, we are going to wrap this up. We do hope you tune in. We hope to have a name by the next time we are on. We didn't even know he was going to be on this time, but anyway, we are out. 3, 2, and 1.